Welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving into one of the most breathtaking countries on the entire planet, Italy. From the ancient ruins of Rome to the sun-drenched coastlines of the south, Italy has captivated travelers for centuries, and honestly, it is not hard to see why. This is a country where every cobblestone street tells a story, where world-class cuisine is practically a religion, and where stunning architecture stands as a testament to thousands of years of human creativity. Whether you are drawn to rolling Tuscan hills, dramatic mountain peaks, or shimmering Mediterranean waters, Italy delivers it all in one extraordinary package. It consistently ranks among the most visited countries in the world, and after today, you will completely understand why. We have put together the top 10 places you absolutely must visit in Italy, and trust me, you will want to stay until the very end because some of the hidden gems on this list might just surprise you completely. Kicking off our list at number 10 is one of Italy's most breathtaking stretches of coastline, the Amalfi Coast. Draped along the southern edge of the Sorrentine Peninsula, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a feast for the eyes at every single turn. Imagine dramatic cliffside villages tumbling down steep hillsides toward crystal clear turquoise waters below, with colorful buildings painted in shades of terracotta, lemon yellow, and dusty rose clinging to the rocks like something straight out of a painting. Towns like Positano, with its cascading streets and boutique-lined alleyways, Ravello, perched high above the sea with stunning garden villas, and the historic town of Amalfi itself, each offer their own unique charm and character. And then there is the famous Coastal Drive, a winding ribbon of road hugging the cliffs that delivers jaw-dropping panoramic views around every single corner. The Amalfi Coast is pure Italian magic. Coming in at number 9 is Sicily, Italy's largest island, and honestly it feels like an entirely different world. Sitting at the crossroads of the Mediterranean, Sicily carries thousands of years of history in every corner. Head to the Valley of the Temples near Agrigento, and you will find some of the best preserved ancient Greek temples on the entire planet, even more impressive than many found in Greece itself. Then there is Mount Etna, one of the world's most active volcanoes, towering over the island and offering guided hikes right up to its smoldering crater. But Sicily is not just about ancient ruins and dramatic landscapes. Its street food markets, like the famous Ballarò Market in Palermo, are an explosion of color, noise, and incredible flavors. The island's culture is a fascinating blend of Greek, Arab, and Norman influences, creating an atmosphere and identity that is completely unlike anywhere else in Italy. Coming in at number 8, we have the absolutely breathtaking Cinque Terre. Imagine 5 impossibly colorful fishing villages, Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Riomaggiore, all clinging dramatically to rugged cliffs along the stunning Ligurian coastline in northwestern Italy. The views here are unlike anything you have ever seen before. What makes Cinque Terre truly special is how these villages are connected by ancient hiking trails that wind through terraced vineyards and clifftop paths, rewarding every step with jaw-dropping panoramic views of the Mediterranean Sea below. After working up an appetite on those trails, you can indulge in incredibly fresh seafood pulled straight from the ocean that very morning. And do not even get me started on the locally produced pesto and crisp white wines that this region is famous for. Recognized as a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization World Heritage Site, Cinque Terre perfectly blends natural beauty with authentic Italian coastal culture, making it an absolute must-visit destination. Coming in at number 7 is Tuscany, a region that looks like it was painted straight from a dream. Picture rolling golden hills stretching endlessly into the horizon, rows of vineyards catching the afternoon light, and those iconic cypress-lined roads winding through the countryside. It is honestly one of the most photographed landscapes on the entire planet, and once you see it in person, you will completely understand why. The medieval city of Siena is an absolute must, with its stunning cathedral and the famous Piazza del Campo. Not far away, San Gimignano rises dramatically with its ancient stone towers piercing the sky. And wine lovers, the Chianti region is your paradise, offering world-class tastings surrounded by breathtaking scenery. But sitting right at the heart of Tuscany is Florence, one of the greatest art cities in human history. We love Tuscany so much that Florence actually earned its very own spot on this list coming up next. And while we just touched on Florence as part of Tuscany, this extraordinary city absolutely deserves its own spotlight on our list. Coming in at number 6, Florence is widely regarded as the birthplace of the Renaissance, a period that fundamentally transformed art, science, and human thinking across the entire world. Standing at the heart of the city is the Florence Cathedral, crowned by Brunelleschi's dome, an architectural masterpiece that still leaves visitors completely speechless centuries after its construction. Just steps away, the Uffizi Gallery holds one of the greatest art collections ever assembled, featuring iconic masterpieces by Sandro Botticelli, including The Birth of Venus, alongside breathtaking works by Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. Then there is the Ponte Vecchio, the beloved medieval bridge stretching across the Arno River, lined with jewelry shops and soaked in centuries of fascinating history. Florence is not just a city, it is a living, breathing museum that rewards every curious traveler who walks its ancient cobblestone streets. Coming in at number 5 is a destination unlike any other on this list: Vatican City. Now, while it is technically its own independent country, Vatican City sits entirely within the heart of Rome, making it an absolutely unmissable stop on any Italian journey. This tiny but mighty city-state is home to some of the most spiritually and artistically significant landmarks on the entire planet. St. Peter's Basilica alone is enough to leave you completely speechless, with its towering dome and breathtaking interior that took over a century to complete. Then there are the Vatican Museums, a vast collection of art and history spanning thousands of years, drawing millions of visitors annually, and saving the best for last, the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo's legendary ceiling fresco, painted between 1508 and 1512, remains one of humanity's greatest artistic achievements. Whether you visit for faith, culture, or pure wonder, Vatican City delivers on every single level. And now we arrive at number 4, Rome, the Eternal City, and honestly, few places on earth carry that title more deservingly. Rome is where ancient history and modern life collide on every single street corner, creating an atmosphere that is completely unlike anywhere else in the world. The Colosseum alone is enough to stop you in your tracks. Standing before this massive amphitheater, knowing it hosted gladiatorial battles over 2,000 years ago, is genuinely humbling. Just nearby, the Roman Forum stretches out like an open-air museum where the very foundations of Western civilization were laid. Then there is the Pantheon, remarkably preserved and still awe-inspiring after nearly 2 millennia. And no visit to Rome is complete without tossing a coin into the Trevi Fountain, a tradition that feels magical every single time. Rome does not just show you history, it makes you feel it beneath your feet with every step you take. Stepping away from ancient cities and coastal glamour, we arrive at number 3, the Dolomites. And this one is purely for the soul. Tucked in northeastern Italy, the Dolomites are a UNESCO World Heritage Site that looks almost too beautiful to be real. Jagged mountain peaks pierce the sky, lush green valleys stretch endlessly below, and charming alpine villages sit quietly between it all like something from a storybook. In winter, this region transforms into a world-class skiing destination, drawing enthusiasts from across the globe. Come summer, hundreds of breathtaking hiking trails open up, offering views that genuinely stop you in your tracks. But beyond the landscapes, what truly sets the Dolomites apart is the Ladin culture, an ancient community with its own distinct language, traditions, and cuisine that has survived for centuries. This is Italy at its most raw, most dramatic, and most unexpectedly magical. Stepping into Venice feels like entering another world entirely. This extraordinary city is built on over 100 small islands connected by a network of canals instead of roads. There are no cars here, just boats, bridges, and the gentle sound of water beneath your feet. Gliding through the Grand Canal on a gondola, surrounded by centuries-old palaces and Gothic architecture, is an experience unlike anything else on Earth. St. Mark's Basilica stands as one of the most breathtaking churches in all of Europe, adorned with golden mosaics that shimmer in the light. Nearby, the Doge's Palace tells the story of Venice's powerful maritime empire. The Rialto Bridge spanning the Grand Canal has been a symbol of the city for centuries. And if you visit during February, the legendary Carnival of Venice transforms the entire city into a spectacular masquerade of elaborate costumes and mysterious masks. Venice is genuinely irreplaceable. And finally, we arrive at number 1, the destination that earns the ultimate crown of Italian travel, Rome. Yes, Rome claims both the 4th spot and the very top position, and here is exactly why. No other city on Earth layers thousands of years of history so seamlessly into everyday modern life. Walking through Rome means stepping through the Roman Empire, the Renaissance, and the present all at once. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, the Vatican, the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, the vibrant piazzas overflowing with life. Every single corner tells a story that shaped Western civilization itself. Rome delivers world-class cuisine, breathtaking art, spiritual significance, and architectural grandeur unlike anywhere else on the planet. Whether you are a history enthusiast, a food lover, an art admirer, or simply someone chasing beauty, Rome gives you everything. It is not just a city you visit. Rome is a city that permanently changes you. Truly the crown jewel of Italian travel. Before you pack your bags, here are some essential tips to make your Italian adventure smooth and unforgettable. The best time to visit Italy is during spring, from April to June, or autumn from September to October, when the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Getting around between cities is incredibly easy thanks to Italy's efficient high-speed train network, connecting Rome, Florence, Venice, and Milan in just a few hours. When visiting churches and religious sites, always dress modestly, covering your shoulders and knees out of respect. To avoid tourist traps, skip restaurants right next to major landmarks, and instead follow the locals to smaller, side street trattorias where the food is authentic and affordable. Most importantly, book major attractions like the Colosseum, the Vatican museums, and the Uffizi Gallery well in advance online to skip long queues. A little planning goes a long way in Italy, and there you have it. The top 10 most incredible places to visit in Italy, from the dramatic cliffs of the Amalfi Coast and the ancient wonders of Sicily, to the colorful villages of Cinque Terre and the rolling hills of Tuscany, the Renaissance masterpieces of Florence, the spiritual heart of Vatican City, the eternal grandeur of Rome, the alpine magic of the Dolomites, and the one-of-a-kind waterways of Venice. Every single destination on this list offers something truly unforgettable. Italy is not just a country you visit, it is a country you feel deep in your soul. So start planning that Italian adventure because trust me, it will change your life. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me your favorite Italian destination or where you would love to visit first. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more amazing travel content. Until next time, remember, Italy never gets old, and neither does the magic it leaves behind.